Hey everybody, welcome back again. We're out here once again in the National Forest, and we have moved our campsite or our parking site. So hey, this is a pretty new gate. Oh, yeah, hadn't even been worn down, or at least the post is pretty new. Anyway, to continue on from the last video, things I've learned or realized, and I realized after watching several of my videos, is sometimes I talk way too fast. Yeah, that I get that from my mom's side. She's from the Northeast, so she spoke very fast. And I'll have to slow it down to my dad's side, which he's from Arkansas. So we're going to calm down, and hopefully my videos from now on will be a little bit slower and easier to understand, and not so jabbering and just rushing through things. So yeah, we're here in the new parking area, and I'll show you around. It's, as you can see, there's a gate. You can walk around the gate over here. So we're deer hunters, and back there at the trail of somewhat, and I'll take the dog on that at some point when I put on my reflective vest, because once again it's deer season, and I really don't want to be shot with a bow and arrow when I'm walking through the woods. So I'm going to put on my, what they call it, high vis. It's what I use at the campground. You know, it's not orange, but it's got that greenish yellow with the reflectors. So hopefully something that, excuse me, that people can see if they're out here. We'll show you around this little camping area, and it's more, like I said, more of a bigger area and less used than the last one. So let's real quickly walk around. And I've got some visitors here that I might have to address and see where they're coming from. So we'll look around and we'll find out about that in just a moment. And here's more of the gate. This is, what does it say? Closed to vehicle, walk-in, use invited. This area cooperatively managed to provide food and cover for wildlife. Vehicular traffic is prohibited to prevent damage to the habitat. And once again, there's that U.S. Forest Service, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, Benton County Longbeards chapter, and somebody else on the other side. Yeah. National Turkey Federation, Wild Turkey Federation. So you can come back and hunt turkeys. But where's the bus? Here's the area now. We've moved up here. The buses are really dusty. We're about 3 miles down this dirt road. And there's the dog. They put my solar panel out. I can actually get a little solar powered now, as before I had zero. And there's all the trash that I did go to town. But it was, one of those weekends, nothing's open until weekdays. So I brought it back with me, and I'll put some more in it and take it back during the week. There's the pup. And one thing also is, in a school bus door, this area right through here, I need to work on some dust intrusion, because as you can see, it coming down this dirt road about 6 miles, 3 miles each way, it was a cloud in there, just a cloud of dust. So getting a lot of dust pulled in, so I need to weather strip some of that. I'll work on that later. You know, it's one of those future things. I don't go down too many dirt roads, do we? The pup says nope. We don't go down a lot of dirt roads, but when I start doing it more, I need to secure the dust intrusion. And here's the road in front of our bus area. This is about a half mile or so further down the road than my last site, and it's more of an open area. And as soon as I parked in here, a truck went by, and I thought maybe this wasn't such a good idea because it's a dirt road, and the truck went by probably 35 miles an hour because it's a pretty wide run through here and made a lot of dust. But I can handle that. It's no worse than being in the desert where it was nothing but dust for months. So let's look around here and see guess what else I've got? Yeah, yep, another oak tree and acorns again, but hopefully it won't drop too many because we're back a little further, and behind the bus is now pine trees. So if acorns fall, they'll land on the front part of the bus. Let me throw this in here too, real quick, a little hack. This is my plug-in for my solar panel on the other side, my movable. And what I do whenever, I just plug it in. Right now it's running under the bus. But what I do is when it's in front of the bus or on this side, I'll take this cord, and as I drag it through, I'll take this foot peg and I'll run it right through here, and I'll pull the foot peg up, and that secures the cord from pulling it out of the side of the bus if I move the solar panel. Just a little hack I learned. You learn things as you get on the road and do things. Even after a year, I'm still learning things on the road. So we're going to take the pup for a little stroll and pick up more trash, because I have not been down this way. I have been up to this point 2 or 3 times. So the trash from behind me, this area, all the way to the other gate has been pretty much picked up. But the other side, this, new territory. I think I went this way last year a little bit further when I walked and picked up some. So anyway, we're going to go pick it up. But let me see if I can find my visitors that I have coming around. They're little flying things, and they've been around several already, so I don't see them right now, but they are red wasp and yellow jackets. So somewhere in this area is a nest of red wasp or yellow jackets. I don't know, but if I don't bother them, maybe they won't bother me, because I have been stung by both, and they both hurt like the dickens. So, but yeah, that's my wildlife I've got to deal with right now. Maybe we'll run into some deer. Maybe the irony of deer hunting will put the deer right there. And I got an airplane flying over. We're only about 40 miles from the regional airport in this area, so there are a few that fly around. Some of my visitors coming to see what's going on. Going back towards the bus. Here's the bus now in this view. There it is. You can just see the front end of it. So it's kind of hidden a little bit, but like I mentioned, this road is the straight stretch and gets some speed. I did find another spot behind me, which I'll show you maybe sometime. Not in the trees, but around this corner is another gate on the opposite side of the road, and another area that has a lot of solar potential on the opposite from the gate. So we're going to go back to the bus. I've got another forest find I want to show you. And we are back from our walk. I didn't go too far, maybe about a half mile down this way behind me. And I want to show you a couple of things I found. One was a new forest find. So we'll go with that in just a moment. But I did get another bag of trash, and that was only on one side of the road. I ran out of room, and these are all smashed. But what I'm going to do is, instead of taking these cans that I have into the city and just giving them to them, I'm going to make a little money on it. So I'm going to take these cans, and there's a recycling center in town that you can take them in, cash in and get a couple bucks, not much. I used to do that when I was just got married many years ago. Walked for miles and miles and miles, picked up cans, like a lot of people did, probably their dad. My dad did too. So a lot of people would collect cans and then save them in their garage or wherever. And then when the price went up, go cash them in and then go buy some more beer. So I'm not going to buy any beer with it. I'll probably get some fuel or some food, something more, directly that I can use. But yeah, and I want to do a real short non-scientific study just by walking around and picking up these cans, that the number one beer here in this area of people who drink and drive, Miller Lite. I just found tons of these cans everywhere. It used to be Bud Light, and now it's Miller Lite. They're just everywhere, and they're new ones, old ones. They're everywhere. Second, number two would be Busch Light. At least it's nice to know that people, when they drink and drive, are trying to watch their weight. But the forest fine. I thought I had found the holy grail of forest fines, of the elusive lost 10mm socket. Well, I found a socket. Not 10mm. Let's get zoom in here. 16mm. So I'll put it in my socket box. It's not a high quality one, but it'll work if I need it. And I don't use many 16mm, but it'll work. But yeah, I found that just like right there on the corner in the road. So yeah, we're going to end this video here because we don't want to drag it out too much longer, but we'll just continue on as we go through. And out here in the National Forest, well, I should say the National Forest that's managed by a Wildlife Management Association that's controlled by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys, up around this National Forest. Have a good one.